Americans are known for their unique and often bizarre fast food creations. But it turns out, other countries around the world have their own share of strange food items that might make you cringe. In this video, we'll explore some of the most unusual menu items you can find at American fast food chains worldwide. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and let us know what other bizarre food items you'd like to hear about. Hold on, don't click away from the video just yet. We know starting off with McDonald's Nutella burger might seem a bit bold, but hear us out. While your initial reaction might be a mix of confusion, disgust, and let's be honest, excitement, we're happy to assure you that this burger has nothing to do with beef, onions, pickles, or condiments. Rest easy, McDonald's hasn't crossed the line by adding chocolate hazelnut spread to a meat patty yet. Instead, the burger part is completely replaced by the creamy, delicious taste of Nutella. Called the Sweetie Con Nutella, this treat was introduced in 2016 and is only available in Italy, the birthplace of Nutella. More of a dessert burger, or dissurger, it's been a hit with excited Italians since it launched. And while it's definitely not the healthiest item on McDonald's menu, let's be honest, nobody goes to McDonald's looking for health food anyway. Much like Nutella itself, the Sweetie Con Nutella has become incredibly popular, with fans going absolutely nuts for it. Or should we say, hazelnuts? Oh yeah, that was satisfying. It might sound a bit arrogant to call your fries world famous, but it's tough to deny that McDonald's fries are probably the most iconic fried potatoes on earth. However, you might be surprised to learn that in Italy, you can skip the fries entirely and go for a chunk of Parmesan cheese instead. That's right, Italy's most popular McDonald's side isn't fries or onion rings. It's the snack al Parmigiano, a small block of pure Parmigiano Reggiano cheese packaged in a convenient pouch, also known as pocket cheese. This delicious and somewhat healthier option is available for anyone feeling adventurous enough to give it a try. As for pizza, we've seen all kinds of toppings over the years, from classics like extra cheese and pepperoni to more unusual ones like pineapple and jalapeno. We're always looking for new ways to enhance a pizza, but one menu item has flipped the script by keeping the toppings the same and changing the base instead. Introducing the chizza, a fusion of pizza and chicken that will soon make sense. Pizza and chicken are no strangers. Just think of popular options like buffalo chicken or barbecue chicken pizza, which only get more appealing as you and your friends get deeper into a night out. But at Kentucky Fried Chicken locations in Singapore and Saudi Arabia, they've taken it to the next level.
Okay.
Instead of using traditional pizza dough, they use a flattened piece of fried chicken as the crust, then pile on toppings like marinara sauce and mozzarella. The result is a dish that could knock KFC double down out of the ring. Unlike chicken parmesan, the chizza features typical pizza toppings like ham and pineapple, making it feel like the quirky cousin of chicken parm who insists on wearing Hawaiian shirts around here. We'd call that a hero.
Yeah, boy.
Let's stick with Singapore for this next one, because believe it or not, there's an even stranger pizza there. Pizza Huts in Singapore are known for their wild and creative pizzas, but much like a menu item straight out of a collaboration with rapper and TV star Exhibit, we're talking about a pizza inside of another pizza. The double sensation pizza sounds like something America would come up with, but it's actually a Singapore exclusive. Here's how it works. Similar to Pizza Hut's stuffed crust pizza, the double sensation has a crust packed with a variety of cheeses, like on a typical supreme pizza. But as you move down the slice, you'll encounter a second pizza within the first one, complete with its own crust filled with cheese and sausage. When you finally reach the center of the pizza, you're met with a final layer of toppings, including a red stem cherry. Yes, a cherry. Much like the movie Inception, the double sensation pizza keeps you guessing all the way through, and after finishing one, you might still feel like a sweaty dom cob, thinking you need to go even deeper. Maybe even order two and stack them together.
Oh my God!
You know how the saying goes, the seaweed is always greener in someone else's cake. Well, maybe that's not quite right, but it sure feels fitting for anyone who's visited a Dunkin' Donuts in China. Step into a Dunkin' Donuts in Shanghai, and you'll find the usual donuts with glaze, icing, or chocolate sauce. But if you're feeling adventurous, you might stumble upon the dried pork and seaweed donut, often referred to as the pork floss donut. This unique creation delivers exactly what it promises: pork floss crumbles and a sprinkling of dried seaweed. Plus, you can even use the pork floss to help get those seaweed bits out of your teeth.
What?
If you're worried about these flavors clashing with the typical sweet donut taste, don't be. The donut itself is made differently from the usual kind. It's yeast-based and contains much less sugar. The result? A savory breakfast treat rather than a sugary snack on the go. No word yet on whether there's a matching cup of porkweed coffee to go with it.
Okay.
Pumpkin spice season only comes once a year, but it sticks around for a few months to fully take advantage of the fall craze. In Japan, McDonald's has found a way to join in on the pumpkin spice hype by adding it to their menu. Now, chocolate-covered fries are already a regular item on Japanese McDonald's menus, because of course they are, and we're still waiting to see when those will make their way to the United States.
Oh my God! Wow!
But McDonald's in Japan took it a step further, perfectly balancing the salty and sweet flavors by introducing pumpkin spice into the mix. Called the Halloween Choco Potato Fries, this seasonal side is served on a tray and topped with chocolate and pumpkin sauces. Apparently, this combination is incredibly delicious,
Nice.
earning rave reviews year after year. In fact, these Choco Pumpkin Fries have returned to Japanese menus every October for several years now, making it the perfect spooky treat to enjoy, especially with that creepy clown always lurking around the place. While we're in Japan, it's worth swinging by Burger King to check out their Kuro burgers. Kuro means black, and the name becomes obvious the moment this dark burger is set in front of you. Both the bun and the cheese are pitch black, as if the sandwich had been moonlighting as a chimney sweep from the 19th century. This tall, dark, and striking burger gets its color by charring the bun and adding squid ink to make it even darker, almost resembling a sci-fi droid. But it doesn't stop there. The cheese is infused with bamboo charcoal, making each slice as black as the bun. The rest of the ingredients are left in their natural state, creating a visually dramatic contrast. These shadowy creations were such a hit that they sparked a playful rivalry between Japanese McDonald's and Burger King. Not to be outdone, McDonald's raised the stakes by introducing an all-white burger, turning it into a battle of the buns. Taco Bell isn't shy about switching up their recipes, especially when it comes to the humble quesadilla. In the Philippines, they stuff quesadillas with Cheetos. In South Korea, they add a little kimchi. And in Finland, they pack them with barbecue pork and melted cheese. But Taco Bell in the UK saw all these creative combos and said,
Stop it. Get some help.
Determined to up the ante, they came up with the Kit Kat Chocodilla, a chocolatey twist on the classic quesadilla we all know and love. This dessert version is made by melting entire Kit Kat bars and chocolate chips between Taco Bell's usual flour tortillas, no beef, salsa, or cheese needed. The result is a sweet, quesadilla-style snack with the satisfying crunch of a Kit Kat. Taco Bell has really nailed the salty-sweet combo here, and fans couldn't be more thrilled. It's been such a hit that the Kit Kat Chocodilla has even made its way to the United States, where it's available in the Midwest alongside a Twix version. Who's up for a road trip to try it? When the ice cream machine is actually working, you can cool off on a hot summer day with McDonald's classic sundaes, usually available in flavors like chocolate, caramel, and strawberry. But if those flavors feel a bit dull to you, just hop on a plane to Hong Kong, where you can try McDonald's Tabasco Fudge Sundae. Yes, you heard that right, Tabasco and ice cream, together at last, and intentionally. A few years ago, McDonald's teamed up with Tabasco for a collaboration, and the assumption was that they'd be adding the spicy sauce to burgers and sandwiches. While that sort of happened, the real surprise was the Tabasco sundae, which ended up being the star of the show. Unlike traditional chocolate sundaes, where the topping is drizzled on, the Tabasco sauce is blended right into the ice cream, giving the dessert an unexpected spicy twist. It's like a prank you'd play on a sibling, cool and creamy ice cream paired with a fiery kick. The result? A confusing yet delightful treat that quickly became a fan favorite. So, if you want to send your taste buds on a wild adventure, we know just the spot in Hong Kong for you to try.
Oh God, please, no! 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 No!
When Windows 7 launched in 2009, Microsoft wanted to promote it with something physical you could actually hold, like a giant burger. Enter the short-lived Windows 7 Whopper from Burger King, an absurdly large sandwich that required serious effort to handle. While it resembled the classic Whopper, there was one major difference. This version had 7 patties. Other than that, it had nothing to do with Windows 7, aside from both being nearly impossible to consume. Honestly, eating an actual copy of Windows 7 might have been easier than devouring this beast. As part of a promotional tie-in, Microsoft introduced this structurally questionable meat stack to Burger King customers in Japan. The reviews? Mostly lukewarm. The taste was mediocre, and at $15, it was pricey. But the real focus was on how much meat you had to force down with each bite. Just looking at it made you break a sweat. To make things worse, there were only enough veggies to cover the top patty, and there was no cheese, which feels like it should be illegal. The excessive grease from the 7 patties soaked everything into a mushy mess, drowning out any other flavors. What started as a flashy, overpriced gimmick quickly became a complicated, self-imploding burger kind of like Windows 7 itself. The promotion only lasted a week, but we're still waiting for an upgrade. Maybe the Whopper 10 or Whopper 11. Which of these menu items would you be interested in trying? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're here, take a look at some of our other food videos.